Jordi, you guys jumped out to a huge lead, obviously, 80 points in the first half. Just what was working for you, especially offensively in the early going?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're playing extremely hard and with purpose. I thought we, like you said, found ways to score the ball, and I think that second group who had a great thing going from defense to offense, running the floor, doing the right things. And I think that group, if you look all the way through, that's the one that gave us the win.
Kind of speaking of that specifically with Danny, seemed like purpose-wise and kind of aggression, he really had a lot of that. What did you think of the way that he did a lot of things on the offensive end tonight?
Yeah, he was aggressive to touch the paint and spray the ball. 6 assists to 0 turnovers is pretty impressive. And, like he saw the ball going in, 7 for 11, like that line looks great, but 7 rebounds is also very, very, very good. So Danny was a big part of that group, playing so well. And for what it's worth, as you guys know, the plus minuses if you play together and you have an impact and you can count it, but definitely the groups first to second was a big difference.
Kind of speaking about continuing on Danny, he just seemed he's talked about how sometimes he feels he can overthink things and he's at his best when he's kind of playing off instinct. Watching him out there and having a good game like he did today, do you feel like you can see that difference when he's not overthinking it?
I mean, I kind of understand there's some habits that we have to break, but I think he's doing a great job. He's doing a great job with Dutch. He is, like a kid that wants to understand why we're doing certain things, and he buys into it, and he's, very smart. And I think right now he's getting the rhythm of like what a good shot is, how he can create. We want his assist-turnover ratio to be good at elite because he's a good passer, good rebounder, and we know he's a good shooter. So all those things to not just play by instinct or I just want to go to the rim just because and I'm passing an open 3, for instance. So he's bought into it. Sometimes you don't see the ball go in, and today I think he did an amazing job, and that's what basketball is about. You'll see it go in because you're a very good player. You just got to keep shooting it.
Hey, Jordi, what kind of vibe did you get from Oshai and Josh on the bench today in terms of like the energy they brought as newcomers?
Yeah, very good. Cheering for their teammates, asking questions, and that buy-in is important because you can see guys that will be ready to play whenever their number is called, and that's going to happen pretty quick. And, that's the beauty of it. I think competition within the group is always great. Sometimes not everybody takes advantage of their minutes, and it's good that we have others pushing so they can have that opportunity and makes all of us better. So excited for them. Thanks.
Hey, Danny. How you doing?
Good, you?
All right. What, in your mind, were the keys to the way you guys started off this game and kind of got out of the block so quickly in that first quarter?
Yeah, I mean, I think you look at a lot of the games in which we didn't do well, and the outcomes showed that. I think we started super slow, lackadaisical, and I think tonight kind of the message was kind of there shouldn't be any distractions anymore, and this is who we are. And, I mean, I think guys did a great job at just kind of buying into the game plan, what you're supposed to do. Credit to the second unit tonight. We thought a lot of those guys played really hard, and same with the first unit. But it was a tale of two halves, great first half, and second half we just got to be better.
For you tonight, obviously a nice line overall, but 6 assists and 0 turnovers was kind of the main thing that Jordi pointed out. How much are you, thinking about not or trying to be aggressive, right? Trying to make plays, but also, within kind of the structure of, not turning it over.
Of course, yeah. I mean, that's a great question. I think you kind of look at the second unit that we had tonight that we're going to have going forward, and I think when you have the ball more, I think it's easier to find yourself in a rhythm, and it's going to make reads look way easier and quicker, and you're going to know the shots that you want, and then you're going to be able to pass the ones that you don't want. And I think for me, the last month, 2 months, it's just it's a lot of learning, and I was playing off the ball, and for me, then it's just like I felt a little bit too sped up, and there's going to be games where that's my role. And then when coach does give me the ball and trust me with it, it's on me to make the right play. But I think for me, it was just I know I'm a work in progress, and especially off the ball, I think there's a lot of things to work on.
Hi, Danny. Can you just tell me your thoughts on Will Riley on the Wiz? Obviously, you guys were in the same class, in the draft class, and he played pretty well today. So just thoughts on him?
Yeah. Obviously, he's a talented player, and credit to him, he played 45 minutes tonight, which in the NBA is not easy to do. And obviously, they were shorthanded, but still played great. And talented player. He's got a lot of tools. And when he was at Illinois, they kicked our butt, but he's a good player.
You've been struggling a little bit from three lately, shooting the ball. Just when you're going through an extended, shooting slump like that, like what is your mindset and what are some things you lean on to kind of allow you to keep letting it fly?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that I've been in a shooting slump for better part of a few weeks, and the coaching staff right now, they're big on shooting every time you can, and when the team creates a look for you, whether or not you think it's a good shot, it's got to be shot, and you got to go up with it. And for me, that it's a learning curve that I'm trying to progress and get over, and I think I've done a good job of that. And then in terms of the makes, I know how well I can shoot the ball, and you look at games where I shot the ball really well, and it's a lot of the same shots, but I know that. I mean, you talk to anyone in the league, and the only way to get out of a slump is to shoot through it. And I trust my work. I know I have confidence in my shot. My coaches have a lot of confidence in it as well, and they're going to fall. And tonight I went 2 for 4. It's a step in the right direction, but just got to keep shooting. And I know it's still falling. I know.
Of those 6 assists, 3 went to Dayron, and you shared every minute you were on the court together. I'm just wondering what you've noticed with him as a teammate, like why that connection seems to be working well recently, and how he compares, I guess, when you look at the bigs around the NBA, like what makes him unique.
Man, Dayron is special. I mean, I think you guys get a glimpse into it. I mean, he's playing 20 minutes, and he's giving you 19, 9, and 4. I don't know how many bigs in the NBA are doing that, and I think his superpower is rebounding, right? And a lot of his points come off putbacks, and you might just look at that as an easy bucket, but it's not easy to do. And I joke around with him. I tell him that last 2 weeks he's been looking me off a lot in terms of coming off DHOs and ball screens, and I tell him when he sets me screens, I'm going to find him. And I think, I mean, obviously as you play with someone more, you're gonna kind of get that confidence in one another, and you're gonna learn to play off each other, and he makes the game so much easier for everybody.
Danny, should we put you on the triple-double watch ahead of the next 2 months?
Man, I don't know if I got a few more minutes tonight. I don't know, but I don't know. When coach trusts me with the ball in my hands, it's on me to make the right play, and I felt tonight I did a pretty good job at that. But I don't know. We got I don't know how many games left this year, but just gonna focus on making the right play.
You kind of alluded to it a little bit before, but I mean, a good solid half of this rotation either had their name casually or heavily mentioned in trade rumors for weeks, or were they going to get waived or not, whatever the case may be. How much do you think that was, not you specifically, but I mean just as a team, how much do you think that was weighing on guys in the locker room and impacting your play over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, you hear the NBA is a business. That's kind of what they tell you when you're coming into the league. And I don't think myself, I don't want to speak for the rookies on this team, but I don't think you really realize that. Then these last few weeks come around, and you just see guys getting moved all over the place. And I mean, I think I don't know how to really put the emotions or the feelings into words properly. I think the last week has been tough for everybody. I mean, some of the guys that were our teammates, our brothers. I mean, I was next to Tyrese, and I definitely speak for all the rookies on this. He was an unbelievable mentor for us, and he always looked out for us, was always talking to us, and I really appreciated my friendship with him. And you see a guy like that, and I mean, I just wish all the best for him. And then I mean, it's the part of the NBA that it sucks, and guys getting cut, guys getting moved to new cities, and obviously for me it's my first year in the league, but even so, I mean, you're seeing guys of all calibers getting moved and traded. But credit to the guys for kind of pushing past it, and it's a feeling hard to replicate. But I love my teammates. I love the guys we got in the locker room, and this is the group we're going to have for the next 30 or so games, and excited to go to war with them every night.
Thanks, Danny.
All right, thanks, guys.